What is your name, educational background, department, and area of research?
Okay. We rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Griffin, and I teach in the English department and also direct the Latin American Studies program. I went to Pomona College in California, a place in many ways like Millsaps, and I did my graduate work at the University of Iowa, my MA and my PhD.
Okay. How did you end up at Millsaps?
When I got out of graduate school in 1998, I was looking for a small liberal arts college, kind of along the lines of the one that I went to. I really valued that small college atmosphere. I had experienced sort of about every possible incarnation of college life in the United States. I attended a community college for a while. I'd been to a large private institution and a large state research institution, and having sampled all those varieties, I really wanted to get back to a small liberal arts college. So I was lucky. Millsaps had an opening that year.
What do you think is the best part about teaching at Millsaps, or what do you think makes Millsaps unique?
It's kind of a stereotypical remark that you hear about colleges, that they value community, but I have to say it's the community of scholars that we have at Millsaps, and I include students as well as colleagues in that. We really are a community. We go overseas together. We work on honors projects together. For fellows as teaching assistants in my classrooms, there's so many opportunities for students and faculty to interact, both in the classroom and outside, that this place is just really conducive to this kind of communal effort in education, and that's probably the thing I like the best about it.
So what's your favorite class to teach?
I was hired to teach early modern or Renaissance literature, and also to teach in the core, and I love teaching Renaissance English literature. I teach Shakespeare, I write about Shakespeare, and I teach a number of courses that have to do with that particular area of study. But I also focus on the colonial period. Shakespeare is very much a product of the colonial period, and my research has to do with Anglo-Spanish relations, that is, relations between England and Spain during the colonial period. I love teaching courses where I can bring this part of my scholarship to bear, which is why I get involved, or have been involved, in Latin American Studies and in the Millsaps Yucatan program, because the colonial period is right there, and Shakespeare just happens to fit within that period. That's another good thing for me about teaching here. That's why the fit has been really good for me, because I can sort of stretch out and teach both the literature courses and the more broadly cultural courses.
What's your favorite thing to do in Jackson?
My favorite thing to do in Jackson, I suppose, I like going to the 930 Blues Cafe to listen to music. I like the Japanese food of all things. You would imagine that there's a great Japanese food in Jackson, but we've got some wonderful sushi places. And I like getting out of town and driving out into the country, up the Trace or whatever. So, and we're out in the Delta. I love to go out in the Delta and just drive and kind of have cultural experiences out there. Mississippi is a cradle of American music. There's a lot of great music to be found around the area, and I can often be found out listening to music.
And last question, what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to play music. Actually, in my previous career, that is before I went to graduate school, I was a professional musician, and I was always the nerd in the back of the van reading. And so eventually my vocation and my avocation switched places, so now I do literature for a living and music in my spare time. I've actually been able to, in recent years, to do some wonderful music projects with some of my Millsaps colleagues, and that's kind of helped me stay in it. So things that have to do with music, whether listening or playing, are the things I like to do most in my spare time.